Hello everybody, welcome into this new video. Let's talk about into the remix and the remasters for the Midjourney using your Discord. So in order to continue guys, I'm going to leave you a link down below in the description so you can get your Discord server totally for free. And what you want to do is to go into the join to the beta mode, and what's going to happen is going to be sending us an invitation. So you might want to have your Discord already enabled, already opened. And as you can see, we're now inside Midjourney. You're going to be seeing something like this. So if you're just getting started, you have to be worrying about this, all of these tools, all of those team members. We're going to be doing some stuff to make this a little bit more easier, and we can have like a little more of privacy because there are a lot of people working in here. So if you're just getting started, of course, you want to focus into the newbies rooms. And first of all, what I do want to do is to create a new server. And here this server is going to be helping me to start working by myself and not by joining some other servers. So after you create your own server, as you can see, I have this one called AI image. So once I do have my server already created, I'm going to hit into the X mark. I want to go into the newbies chat, and here I want to look for the team and look for the Midjourney bot. Here is the Midjourney bot. I want to choose this bot and I want to add this into my server, and I want to grant all the access to this bot so I can go back into my server that I created, and as you can see it says Midjourney hopped into the server. So voila, we're now inside the general section of our server. Now this is the very amazing part. If you type the forward of the slash here, you can tap imagine. And here you can just start to tell the computer, the server, to start creating your own images. So that's what I did in a few hours before. So I'm gonna scroll a little bit down. I'm gonna be showing you something that I did here. I asked the computer to create an astronaut riding a killer whale and navigating through the galaxy with mysterious creatures in a hyper-realistic style. And boom, this is what the computer was created for us. Now, if you want to make a remix, if you want to remaster one of this image, what you do want to do first of all is to find out which one fits for you the best. In my case, I cannot select the first one. It was kind of look a little bit more interested. So I upscaled that, and this was the result of the upscale of my image. So what I want to do now is to use the remix section option from the Midjourney version number 4, and in order to do that, what we need to do is to figure it out if this one is enabled yet. So I'm gonna just click into the X mark here. I want to scroll a little bit down, and here into the messages general, you want to use your fast forward slash and hit the option that says settings. So if I type settings here, it's going to be showing me all the settings that I can adjust here. So as you can see, we have the Midjourney version number 1, version number 2. You want to enable the version number 4. We do have the MJ test, the MJ test photo, the high quality, the base quality, the high quality, the style, the regular upscale, the public mode, and the remix mode. You want to enable this remix mode, and once you have select that, you want to leave it like that. I'm going to scroll a little bit down and go into my image, the latest one, and I want to make some variations with the current settings that I created. So I'm going to go into make variations, and just like that, it's going to be making the remix of the prompt. So this formed, I can see the specific description of what I am looking for. Now it says an astronaut riding a killer whale and navigating through the galaxy with mysterious creatures in a realistic style. Let's say that I want to add something else, like an astronaut riding a killer whale and navigating through the galaxy with mysterious creatures. Let's try to look for mysterious. I want to look for, I'm going to open a new type, and I want to look for sea creatures. And here into the sea creatures, let's see if I can find a specific name so I can add that, the computer can add that into my new image. So as you can see, we do have the where sea creatures beneath the waves. Let's try with mysterious sea creatures in an hyper-realistic style. and hit into submit. So what's going to happen is going to be remixing the same images, and of course it's going to be making 4 variations of what I've just asked it. And of course you want to have the base quality if you don't want to spend a lot of cost. So I use high quality because I wanted to spend a little bit more of the cost so I can have more quality, more resolution of my images, and later see what is the final result of my image. So as you can see, we have a preview. You don't have to be worrying about this one because it was 71% completed. So I'm just gonna wait a few seconds here, and as you can see, here's our main image. Alright, so as you can see, the variations looks really great. I think that can be really useful. Now, speaking about the image that I kind of like the best, I'm gonna try to zoom this a little bit more like this and try to figure out which one is like the best. I think the latest one can be really interested, or just stick around with the first option. And then what I want to do here is to hit into the X mark, and here I want to upscale. Actually, I'm just going to upscale this one, and I want to choose the light upscale redo. And new message, I'm going to scroll a little bit down, and the work is now being done. So I'm going to delete my search bar message, and I'm just going to wait a few seconds until the computer and the Midjourney bot does their job. Now this image is almost ready, so what I want to do is to hit into my downloads, and I want to open the latest image that I just created before I ask the computer to make something with more resolution and more chances to have like more details and all that. So speaking about if we can make it like a quick compare between both images, I'm gonna leave this like this. As you can see, the resolution is like not that high. So I'm just going to focus in here like this and leave it like that. And now, as you can see, here's the latest image that we just created. I want to go a little bit back to make the quick comparison between this one and the remixed option. So I'm going to go back in here, and here we do have this one. Now if I clicked into my image, as you can see, here is the latest option that we created. I want to select the current image that we downloaded, and as you can see, there's a lot of difference here of now what we just created. Now the style is too different, is way too different. Of course, I think kind of it look better here, but I kind of lost the astronaut here. This one looks really weird. So what you want to do is, of course, to either choose variations or try to edit your prompt and be really descriptive of what you're looking for, so you don't have to deal with any issues. And lastly, guys, I can strongly suggest you to edit this part. If you have, let's say for example, as you can see, I have this leg of this astronaut missing. I can add this into DALL-E number 2 or into Stable Diffusion, into some other place. So these are just I'm gonna be calling it details. So I can stick around with this image. For me, it really works so great. So with that being said, guys, hopefully this was a very useful video for you. Now don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel if you don't want to see more great tools about this amazing Midjourney application. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys, and I will see you on the next one. I'll see you soon.